All about the DJs in the NBA, and me and a few of them about to have some fun. Let's do this. Y'all ready? Let's go. RO PARRISH here, and I'm surrounded by a league of extraordinary ladies and gentlemen. We have the NBA DJs here. You see DJ Poizon Ivy The DJ, DJ Shawna, Steph Floss, and of course DJ Dents. Now, I retired from my post, but that's okay because I brought everybody here for a reason. It's a reunion every time we get here for NBA All-Star. So we all have very unique perspectives being NBA DJs. So Steph Floss, I'm gonna come to you because I have to know where the passion for sports and music started with you.
I mean, for me, it's natural. You are in the home of rock and roll right now, and we also have the greatest sports teams in the world.
Right.
Shout out to our Cleveland Cavaliers, our Guardians, our Cleveland Browns. So, you know, you're from Cleveland, you have to be engulfed in sports and music. So shout out to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So it was very much natural for me. So it made sense.
It does make sense. And of course, I got to give flowers to the people that aren't here, that they're still living. DJ Ivy, he's the one that started it all. He's the godfather. He created this, so shouts out to you. Also shouts out to Big Tigger, DJ Beds, who was with the Nuggets. So many NBA DJs. So music selection, Ivy, it is so important. So you are a performer, but you also have to be able to engage the crowd and be an overall entertainer. How does that work for you?
Listen, I think the crowd feeds off of the energy that you give them, right? You get what you give and you give what you get, you know? And so it's very much a give and take. It's very much market research, right? It's very much about knowing who likes what. And I'm a people person, so I like to make the people happy. I don't know about y'all. I feel like we all feel the same about that.
Gotta give the people what they want.
Yeah, gotta give the people what they want. But also we're DJs too, so we're educators by nature. So sometimes you're not gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what I want you to know. You know what I mean? So that's part of the give and take as well.
Part of the give and take. Speaking of give and take, as I cross over,
I see you.
We all, well, see, I'm still technically retired. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to Pioneer because they took care of us. They laced us up properly. Now, Dents, we all love our DJ equipment.
Yes,
we love
we
our
do.
gadgets.
Yes.
And you, my friend, are a special consultant for Pioneer. This device you have, the Rev 7, it's not even out yet, but you had a key role in helping design it.
I brought it with me. You know what I'm saying? It was under the coat, and it's just the way it is. So, but honestly, what I love about Pioneer is that they actually listen to the DJ. You know what I mean? Because everybody wants something different, and so what they try and do is, like, let's say they talk to Ivy, let's say they talk to Shawna, let's say they talk to Floss, and what they did is they found out what everybody wanted, and they tried to compact it on what made sense, what didn't make sense, and then who else would like it, you know, because we're the ones that love it. So now they look at us and go, hey, you know what? Those guys are on it. You know, let's go ahead and rock with it. So,
of course, like I said, you are now rocking with the best. That's what we do. So the defending champion right here, DJ Shawna's in the building. Much love, much respect. So you have so many unique experiences. You've been doing this for a while now, but you were one of the fortunate DJs that were in the bubble. So give us a little bit of an experience and tell us about some of the crazy requests that were made when you were in the bubble.
Right. So, man, it's crazy to think about the bubble. But shout out to my bubble fam, lots of love. Really grateful for the NBA for inviting me. Like you said, our industry got shut down. I was grateful to be one of the DJs in the bubble, but the request was crazy. I mean, I think everybody saw the viral clip of Bron dancing to Smooth Operator. So, I was the one that played that. Those moments, and I'm sure, Floss, you've got plenty of those moments that, you know, you get to be a part of, and I'll cherish that forever. I did get a chance to tell Bron that I was the one in charge of playing it, though. So I did. I was at brunch one morning. I let him know, and I thanked him for showing out for me.
Wow, wow. Now, Floss, you're a phenomenal DJ on your own, obviously. You've been traveling around the world, but just for those that don't know, you're LeBron's guy. You've been his DJ for close to, what, 2 decades now. Tell us about some of the unique experiences that you shared with him, DJ.
Well, like Shawna said, it's always a good time, especially, you know, when we're in the Q or now Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. You know, you play a track, you don't know exactly what's going to happen.
Of course.
But then, you know, he gets the dancing. And, of course, everything he does goes viral. So now, you know, people are filming him, all the fans are filming him dancing to a track you're playing, and then they start putting it together like, oh, that's Steph up there DJing. So now I get tagged, he gets tagged, get a couple more followers. He goes viral, I go viral. You know what I'm saying? It's a family affair.
It's all good, Steph. It's all good.
And he's pretty good with that. Like, you know, that's my brother, and he understands, you know, especially what we do as DJs and how he can show love and support. So it's been times where, you know, he's been like, yo, play this. Yo, I got you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go up today. So that's always love.
Dope.
You still got it, man. No, I thought you said you were tired. Over here juggling, man. You still got it.
Trust me, brother, I'm very rusty. You are the chosen few. You are the professionals. Now, play selection, again, is always important.
It is.
Ivy, you're with the Dallas Mavericks. A lot of international flavor there. So tell me about... See, I got to get out of that real quick. They started talking. But some of the international players, and tell me how your playlist has expanded since you've been with the Mavericks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, we're home to a player you might know, I believe a 3-time All-Star.
Luka the Don?
I believe, yeah, you know, no introduction needed. But, I mean, Luka, great guy, but we've, you know, had a host of European players, Boban. And, you know, I just always thought, you know, if I was not from here, what would make me feel most at home? Obviously, the music. So I begun going on a deep dive, and I am now proud to announce that I've become a Balkan music expert. So, you know, I think, you know, like Steph said, there have been a couple of clips going of, you know, various dances or whatever, but I just like to make the guys feel at home. But I mean, I'm from the South, bro, so, you know, we show Southern hospitality. So obviously I take care of our guys, but I've had the reputation of taking care of a couple other guys around the league, right? I was born and raised in Africa. You know, the Afrobeat scene is blowing up.
True.
And so, you know, Dallas is where you come, and they're like, yeah, that's the Afrobeats arena. You know, that's where they get to hear, you know, the latest and greatest from everything Afrobeat. So, you know, just gotta show a little love to everybody.
Of course. I mean, he was talking about viral moments with LeBron. You created plenty of viral moments with Cardi B and, you know, Boban and Luka dancing together.
Yes.
So obviously the state of DJing is in a great place with all the great technology. Dench, what do you like about it now? Where do you see it going in the future?
What I love about it now is there's a lot of people that are interested in it. There's a lot of people. So when you have things like this, like you have controllers, and like I was fortunate enough to be able to speak to a couple of families that were interested in becoming, you know, having their children become DJs, and even adults at the age of 25 and 30, they're like, I love seeing what you do and I really want to be a part of that. Will you teach me? Will you show me? You know, so DJs are being born every day, which is awesome because it just shows that the culture is there. It's showing that, hey, you know what? They're watching us, we're showing them, and then they can pass the torch to the next person. So we can't do anything with all this knowledge besides show it the love and spread it out there. You know what I mean? Of course, we all have our gems, you know what I mean? But it's really about each one teach one.
Each one, I love that right there. I've heard that somewhere before. So, before we get out of here, DJ Shawn, I know that you have a single out right now, so go ahead and just talk about the process real quick. Because you're about to be big time rocking the major stages at festivals. Tell us a little bit about your single.
Thank you. Yo, you surprised? I forgot. I was like, I can't remember my second question. Thank you. Oh, man. And at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'll be honest, and I have a lot of feels, so I know Ivy knows me pretty well. I'm pretty raw and emotional, and so I wrote and produced my first original. You're going to make me cry.
Come on.
Hey, we create moments right here.
That means you love what you do. That means you love what you do.
Thank you. I'm for real right now. Like, this is
it's a real moment.
Yeah. Thank you for real, to be up here with people I've looked up to forever and admired as Ivy as being like one of the most prominent female DJs. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, in the league.
No apology.
And for you to play that right now, man, that's thank you.
Well, you know what? I already know you're all about being in your fields, so we're in your fields with you. Again, a league of extraordinary ladies and gentlemen. We are all NBA DJs, although I'm retired. Shouts out to DJ Jazzy Jeff, who provided us with the music. Shouts out to Pioneer.
Yes, sir.
We got
What up,
more
Jeff?
Hoops and Harmony on the way.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.